Hello, welcome to Redmen TV. Liverpool have just lost the Europa League Final 3-1 to Sevilla at St Jakob's Park over here in Basel. Don't know really what to say about that, to be perfectly honest. The day built up fantastically. It all felt like it was leading to something. We outnumbered them 3-1, probably or more in the stadium itself. And first half, it was going perfectly to plan. We controlled the game at times. I felt they were in our half a bit more than I would have liked, but Daniel Sturridge pulls an absolute weldy out of the bag to give us the lead. The absolute scenes when that goal goes in, and I don't think we thought it was done by any stretch, but I think there was a lot of us thinking, well, yeah, good step in the right direction, do that again in the second half. And when we bang on and, we sweat there at half time, we thought, well, look, just keep it tight. They're going to come out at us. They're going to come firing at the blocks at the start of the second half. Whether that, go out and smash them, go and smash and grab, get another goal and put it to bed. But, ultimately they came out and it was, 17 seconds or whatever, and they've turned it around and they've gone on and scored, and they've gone on and scored again. And obviously, I'm sat to do the end. I've no idea whether it was offside or not. The linesman ultimately has got his flag up. If he's got his flag up, he must have seen something. He's either not had the courage of his convictions or whatever. Ultimately, it doesn't matter because Liverpool didn't even score the second goal. They wouldn't need it to make it interesting. We did nothing in that second half. Nothing in the second half of note whatsoever. It looked like we burned ourselves out, or they just got a grip. They clearly a good side, and their experience in this competition showed. Ultimately, their players, they knew how to play it. They were going down. They were taking minutes. I don't say feigning injury as such, but they played us perfectly. You call it the dark art or whatever, but I call it knowing how to win, and their team knows how to do that, and ultimately our team doesn't. And it's another final defeat, and it's a bitter pill to swallow, to be perfectly honest. No one likes to see Liverpool lose, let alone finals, let alone one when you come all the way over here. But search for positives. Look, maybe I'll have better positives tomorrow. I just thought the performances on the whole weren't good enough in the second half, in particular. The change of tactics didn't work. Nothing worked. We didn't put enough in. We didn't threaten their goal in the second half. The man there just said it's shite. It was a shite second half performance. The only consolation I'd take from it is that ultimately, this is very much year zero of a new manager and a new reign at the club, and we've got to believe that we'll come back brighter next season. What I hope that shows is that the investment and the recruitment and the support needs to be there in the summer, because we've got the core of something special here, but it's not enough to carry us over the line. You can't continue to rely upon miracles. You need to go out there and you need to be your best. You need to be at your best level. And Daniel Sturridge showed his worth in the first half. Too soon for Origi, and a couple of players just not quite there. And maybe people being having better fitness next season might help. But going out and buying some top quality players to bolster that squad, and hopefully, look, no European football. Maybe that means we have a better run domestically. I don't know. Look, right now, everyone's got a right to be completely downbeat and dejected about that, is all I'll say. I'm going to keep smiling because I'm a glass half full kind of guy. I've loved the experience. I've loved the journey. I've had a magnificent day, and it's been let down by the lads on the pitch, ultimately. And it's not the first time, won't be the last time. But you know what? I've had some terrific memories in this competition. I will carry those with me going forward. But anyway, that's me from St Jakob Park in Basel. Hope you've enjoyed the content. Ta-ra.